It started 2 months ago when the new neighbors moved into the house across the street, a young couple, mid-30s, friendly enough, but off somehow. I couldn't put my finger on it. The house had sat vacant for nearly a year before they moved in, and overnight it transformed. Fresh paint, trimmed hedges, and the brightest floodlights I've ever seen. Their house glowed like a stadium, all night, every night. At first, I assumed they were just overly cautious. But the lights never went off. Not once. Not even at 3 a.m. I work night shifts twice a week and would often come home to find their yard lit up like the 4th of July. It was eerie. I tried talking to them. The woman, Clara, I think, was polite, smiled a lot, but said very little. Her husband, Mark, never came out. I'd only seen him once, dragging a black trash bag to the curb at 2 a.m. He didn't wave. Just turned back inside. Weird? Sure. But not enough to care. Until my dog, Leo, vanished. It was around midnight. I let him out into the backyard like always, and within minutes, he was gone. No barking, no signs of struggle, just the gate swinging open, even though I know I locked it. I searched everywhere. Streets. Yards. Posted flyers. Nothing. A week later, I saw something that made my blood run cold. As I was driving home, I passed the neighbor's house. Through their front window, for a split second, I swear I saw Leo. Sitting. Still. Staring. Behind the glass. I stopped. Backed up. But by the time I looked again, the blinds were closed. I went over, knocked. Clara answered, smiling too wide, almost robotic. "Can I help you?" "Yeah," I said. "I thought I saw my dog in your window." Her smile twitched. "No, sorry. No dog here." I hesitated. "Would you mind if I looked around?" Her smile faded. "Yes, would mind. Goodbye." She shut the door. Firm. Final. That should have been it. But I couldn't let it go. I started watching the house. Nothing illegal, just observing. At night, the lights made it easy. I'd sit on my porch with binoculars, note when the blinds shifted, when Clara left, when Mark appeared, rarely. But the strangest thing was the shadows. Even when no one came or went, I'd see movement inside. Large, slow shadows that didn't match the couple's size or shape. Then came the night I saw someone else. Not Clara. Not Mark. A third figure. Tall. Gaunt. With impossibly long limbs. Standing behind the window on the second floor. Just standing. Watching me. I dropped the binoculars. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I went to the police. I explained everything, the missing dog, the odd behavior, the shadowy figure. The officer nodded politely, promised to send someone. But I could tell he didn't believe a word. That night, I stayed up. Waiting. Around 2:37 a.m., the lights flickered. For the first time since they moved in, the lights dimmed, just for a second, but enough to cast everything in sudden, sharp darkness. I grabbed my flashlight and crossed the street. Their front door was unlocked. I stepped inside. Silence. The entire house was glowing faintly, not from the lights, but from something inside the walls. A low hum vibrated under my feet. I moved through the living room, past furniture covered in plastic. Into the kitchen. Everything was pristine. Cold. Unused. Then I heard it. A low, guttural growl. I turned slowly. From the hallway came Mark. Or what was left of him. His eyes were hollow. Skin pale. He stumbled, as if walking on broken limbs. Behind him, Clara appeared, face emotionless, mouth opening and closing silently, as if trying to speak but forgetting how. I backed away, heart pounding. Then I saw the third figure again, at the top of the stairs. Not human. Tall. Skin like burned leather. No eyes. Just a vertical mouth splitting its face from forehead to chin, twitching, grinning. It opened its mouth and sang, a sound that wasn't a sound, a frequency that made my teeth ache and my brain buzz. Clara and Mark dropped to the floor like puppets with cut strings. I ran. I don't remember getting home. Just locking every door. Turning off every light. The next morning, their house was normal again. Clara waved at me from the porch, smiling as if nothing had happened. The lights were back on. No shadows. No Mark. And Leo? He was in my backyard. Alive. But changed. He doesn't bark anymore. Just stares at their house all day. I tried telling people. No one believes me. But I know what I saw. And every night, without fail, their lights stay on. To keep it in. Or to keep the rest of us out.